what adjustments did you guys make in the second half to suffocate their run game and really not keep it a shutout?
I think it was just a mentality thing. I just said that out there. Up front, we just had to do our job. Up front, really, the play call is right. We just had to do our job. Everyone got one 11th of a piece to play, and we just got to do our job.
Here in the back, blue bowl.
How much pride do you guys take in something like not letting up a single point for the second half?
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in that. That's one of our standards that we try to. We have goals in defense, and that's one of the goals. We try to hold them to a certain amount of points. So it means a lot to us, and obviously that second half came out with the right mentality.
In the middle, back right.
Coach touched on a little bit, but what did you guys do to kind of cut down the time of possession gap and minimize those long scoring drives?
Shoot, just stop them, honestly. Like them 3 and outs come, they nice. In the beginning of the game, they was able to drive down on us. But like I said, doing our job, everyone got that 1/11th of a piece. They do your job, make some plays.
Front right, Eric.
You haven't played here before. What was it like playing in this stadium with the crowd? Do you kind of get a sense of maybe a better sense of what this rivalry is taking on the road like that?
Yeah, it was unique. In the beginning, it was unique. It was fun. Obviously, we came in. I think we had the right mindset. No matter where we at, we got to play our brand of football.
Front left, right.
What can you say about playing with Bryce and just the fire that he showed today in this game?
Yeah, Bryce is he brings a lot of energy to the defense. He say all the time in the meeting, like in practice, sometimes we ain't feeling it. Obviously, like every day playing football, but he always say, if you need to wake up, just let me know. He'll wake us up. So he brings a lot of energy. He really one of the main guys we look up to on our defense.
Back right, man.
Dan said this week in practice it was different. You guys had better focus to execution. What led to that, you feel like?
I would say, honestly, the past couple of weeks, obviously it wasn't to our standard, and I think that's something that we as players noticed, and we took control over that. Like, there's things to improve, let's improve it.
Back left, Eric.
Before the first game, Idaho, you said your goal as D-line, stop the run. I imagine it was probably the same goal against Ashton Gentry last week, and the same goal again against Jam Griffin and Anthony Nickerson. How do you feel like just the progression of your stopping the run has gotten up into this point at the end of this game?
I think that it improved a lot. Obviously, the beginning of the game, stopping the run was a little difficult, but towards the end of the game, we was able to obviously stop the run and then, play our brand of football. We get them to pass, and then we go hunt that quarterback down, make some plays in the back end.
On the right, second row, Chris.
Yeah, you said you guys came out in the second half with the right mentality to stop your run. How did you summon that mentality? What happened at halftime that flipped that switch?
Coach LaPoy, he came in, he made a couple adjustments, and obviously, his personality, he's able to fire us up, and then players like Bassa, he's always trying to continue to push us. Bryce, continue to push us. Those people really made an impact in us being able to stop the run.
Back right, Brett.
There's been questions surrounding this team over the last couple of weeks in the national media. Do you feel like you guys answered some of those questions with this type of a win today?
Yeah, I think we answered some of the wins. I think that's our brand of football, honestly. That's how, we expect to play. So I think that's a good thing. This game was good for us. Show everyone that we can play some ball.
Eric, all right.
How does it change things for you guys at all, if at all, I guess, when the offense is clicking the way they were and they're moving it up and down the field? Because that was a bit of a change from the first couple of weeks. Did the pressure come off? How does it change it for you guys?
Yeah, I would say the pressure comes off just a little bit. Obviously, there's positive energy in the air. So we as a defense know, they score. We got to give the ball back to them because we know that they're going to punch it in.
Back left, Eric.
I know the last time this game was played here, you weren't on the team yet, but your dad was coaching, and I imagine you probably still were here or watching the game. Just how important was it to come back here and make sure that you guys finished the way that you did? Not just because you didn't finish last time you were here, but also with the way the two first games kind of ended.
Yeah, it was really important. Obviously, that a couple years ago when we played here, that wasn't to the standard, you know, and that's honestly what we've been preaching about this whole week. Like us coming here, being up, and obviously losing. That was one big piece into us having the right mindset, knowing that we got to go into enemy territory and we got to play some ball. And obviously, what happened a couple years ago, that played a big factor in our mentality.
Last question right here in the middle.
You mentioned Toss the Boys' encouraging speech at halftime, but how were you guys able to go from being on the field for 21 minutes in the first half and keep that energy up throughout the rest of the game?
Shoot, I would say a lot of it has to do with our offense. You know, them just being able to control that clock. Obviously, we weren't on the field as much in the second half, but that's, you know, praise to our offense. They did what they had to do, and, you know, that obviously helps our defense.